Is it gonna start? Never starts on the first try anymore. Really, really trying to. I don't know if it's. Oh, somebody saw. I motive. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna slap together 200 subs today, Allison. Nice try. Hey, everybody. Sorry, it took me a little while to. I had to do a reading of The Grinch Stole Christmas to my son. But this is the heatsink for my CPU that I pulled off there because it was too big to actually close the case. Take that, autofocus. So, hi everybody. It's kind of a special Saturday. Okay, autofocus, you're killing me. Special little Saturday stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Ferlin. I'll turn off autofocus. Hello, 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 hello. Thanks for folks that dropped by this evening. I know it's a odd Saturday night, and probably most folks weren't expecting me to intrude, but yeah. Thanks, Raw. Is it early? It's not really for most folks. Roast him. Oh, earlier. I didn't say early. I never said it would be an earlier stream. Yeah, no, I never did. Pet who? What? That one or that one? There's two dogs in here. Thank you, your Castiel. And Sorcerer. Yeah, it was a good Saturday. We just had a chill Saturday here at home, me and the kids. Laurie had to work. I totally did not say earlier, because I'm here by myself with the kiddos, so at the very least it had to be 8 o'clock, because that's when we get the kids down. Also, Ra, you weren't at the meeting where I mentioned that I might stream. So... And at 7:10, I said I'd stream in about an hour. All of these things are leading up to me being right and you being wrong. But thank you anyway, Ra. I appreciate you. I don't think you're at the meeting, Ra. No, you definitely weren't. Thank you, Tabby. And also Katie. Thank you for passing it along. Thank you, Tuku. Thank you, Satan Caitlin. I mean, it's not wrecking if I just explain succinctly why I'm right and you're wrong. There we go. Thank you, Sexy Horizons. Special Saturday. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. And thank you, Bear Up Here. It's that one. I didn't. Okay, wait. Look, Allison, whose side are you on? Nah, it's wrecking. It's the first. It was like you wreck him, Ra, and then Ra, you got wrecked. Apparently, Allison, you're just jumping teams right and left. Thank you, Under the Olive Tree. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, Apogee, which is like apogee, but not quite. Echo is strong. Is there an echo in here? Wait, I'm not trying to wreck nobody. I don't want a wrecking. A reckoning. What jacket did I wear at the end of the last off topic? That was the YouTube gaming jackets. Supposedly they only made like 300, but they sent like 12 to Rooster Teeth. Though originally Jeremy and I did not receive one. We got one later. I don't know if that was a reprint or something. Thank you, Code Gibbs. Thank you, Stenicat. Sunday morning for me, so I can actually watch instead of being at work. Hey, glad you could be here. Thank you, Ornate Nut and Ashley. Yeah, no, I'm sass all about. I do like that jacket. That jacket is nice. It feels very comfortable on the inside. It's very form-fitting, too. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dysfunctional. Anyway, so I did get see your butt disappearing into the thing. Uh, I did dig out some of my old animations because there was a lot of folks asking to see them. Let me plug this stuff back in. So I'll go ahead and I'll show a couple of them tonight, and I'll maybe save a couple of them for another night, just because I know a lot of folks aren't here. And not that it won't still be, on video on demand and go up on the. I don't talk about it a lot, but there's a website called it's like the Ryan Haywood Twitch Stream Archive. Thank you to Jessa and Kuska, where the videos are all archived as well on YouTube. So this first one is actually it's in crappy quality because the only place it was preserved is actually I had it saved as a video on this thing. Thank you, Becca. So I'm not going to show it to you on this. I did extract it from this, but that's why the quality looks a little rough. This is actually one of the first animations I ever did. So this was from basically we had one of my animation classes at Full Sail was thank you, Caitlin. Oh, I've got the list of songs too. Yeah, thank you, Lunacine Pirates. Maybe we'll have like a karaoke stream one day here. Building a moon in the Minecraft server. It's breaking my brain. That's no moon. Look, this is back when Apple products were less loathsome. They actually were very good music devices at the time. So anyway, this was one of the early things I did in an animation class, and the point of it was that you had to go from one extreme of emotion to another. So, again, this isn't the best animation in the world. It was one of the first things I ever did. None of the stuff that I've got here is great. This is definitely like student level stuff. But anyway, no sound, again, because it was just an animation class. It was not like a sounding class. Anyway, here we go. Thank you, Sorcerer. See? Right? There you go. Alright, here it goes. This is called, I named this one Save Often. A sounding class. That's what I should have said, yeah. That's it. It was not a long animation. Thank you, Audio John. Is that no? This is a. Where did I find this video? You. It's that's back in the day. You had to just kind of scrounge around and find whatever you could in terms of rigs. So I didn't make the rig, or I made everything else in the room, but it's not like those are any great shakes of modeling. But yeah, that was a default or a free rig I found online. I really should credit the guy because I don't remember where it was. But thank you, Wendino. I'm glad you could be here to share your horrible puns with all of us. I don't know what the character's name is. I forget. I would tell you, but I don't actually have the save files from this anymore. Thank you, SSF Dre. How's the photo shoot with my wife, Meg? Well, my photo shoot with Meg was great. I haven't done one with my wife in a while. Thank you, Green Splat. Involving a broken MacBook. So I finally switched to PC. Good choice. This was years before I knew Michael, so it's actually kind of funny. This is another thing it's oddly apropos of. This was the lip sync that I did. I used Maya. This is actually Maya. I had to download Maya and just to open these files, which it no longer has Mental Ray built in, so they're kind of sort of broken. We'll see if this plays or not. I mean, it did play. I've tested it. I know it should, but this one has audio. This is a lip sync. This is not the final version of this animation. This is another free rig that you can get on the internet. This one's called Alfred. All right. So this one I'm just gonna have to play from inside of Maya. I couldn't find the final render version of it, so there's still a little bit rougher than it could have been. But anyway, here we go.
Now, the sort of person we're looking for is an aggressive, drunken lout with the intelligence of a 4-year-old and the sexual sophistication of a donkey. Now, the sort of person we're looking for
I should give it a hold on the end there.
Drunken lout with the intelligence of a 4-year-old and the sexual sophistication of a donkey.
So that was it's an audio clip from Blackadder that I animated. I tried to remain neutral on what didn't want to make it too political, so just kind of went generic with the which party are we talking about, but yes, so that was from my lip sync. This was in 2007. Who knew things could become so topical? It is Mr. Bean, yes. He is actually in Blackadder originally.
Now, the sort of person we're looking for is an aggressive...
Looks a little bit better rendered,
with the
but...
intelligence of a 4-year-old and the sexual sophistication of a donkey.
Who knew? That was a shot in the dark from 2007. Green Splat, I know all about it now. There's no more questions. It's apparently they were even wrong about what a fupa is. Thank you, Candied Bullet. That sounds, and thank you, Drew Milk. Candied Bullet. That sounds good and bad. Yeah, I found some other stuff there too, but like I said, maybe I'll save some more of those for another time. Those were basically my first foray into animating. I mean, it's not that I roasted Trump years in advance. That's from Blackadder, which is from even, 10, 20 years before I did it. All of them new. Thank you, Blue Fire. Thank you, Lottie. National Absinthe Day. And then tomorrow's National, oh my god, I just did Absinthe Day. Do I increment and save? Oh, you know it. Look at this. This is an incomplete backup of my stuff, but let's see. No, not that one. There's the pictures from my wedding shower. Animations. So here's a good... This is some other animations I did. Let's see. So here's one that I did that was actually... It's funny. This one involved Diet Coke before I drank it. And there's quite a few... What's funny about this one is... I started off with something way better than I ended up with. Somewhere around... It's weird, too, because there's a break there of... version 12, for some reason, I went really different direction with it. And then it got progressively worse, in my opinion. But somewhere in there was a not terrible one. The whole premise of it is this is a really old, broken version. But the whole premise of this one was that it was... this was the heyday of Diet Coke and Mentos. This is back when that was like, oh my god, what happens when you mix the two? Thank you, Prodigal. Let's see, where in this one? Okay. I wonder which version is this. It's got kind of a weird swing to it. Yeah. I also, at one point, had added... Oh, yeah, it's ick. Not the greatest version of the world. All right. So, the cutaway there that's not in there is that's a sign that says Diet Coke and Mentos equals boom or something. I forget. It's been a while. Really needs some timing adjustments there. God, that's an old version. Oh, well. 1400. All right, there we go. I am very happy with the pupil variation there, though. This is Maya 2017, just because I needed a version of Maya, so I just downloaded it. I mean, that's the student version. I mean, I didn't steal it or anything. I literally just downloaded the free student version. Yeah, I mean, in the version that I rendered out, which I wish I had some of the renders. I can always re-render it. But is my dog named after this? Kind of. I actually had like a stream of particles coming out of his mouth as he flew away. Thank you, Penguin. Does seeing your old stuff make you want to start animating again? It's funny you say that. It really does, because I kind of spent like a couple hours just flipping through this old stuff, and not only that, but through the music that's still on this thing. And I was like, wow, all this stuff is taking me back to the old days. It did kind of... Thank you, Shane. It does make me want to do some animation again, though. I'm not sure when I would do it. It's such a time-consuming process. So I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought it immediately, and I've lost what little life I had to playing the game. Whatever, I'm not working. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I couldn't resist streaming tonight just to kick a little bit more in there. Actually, hey, turn on PlayStation. But anyway, that's some of my my animations. I could stream animating, sure. It's a fun process. I even have some it's kind of neat because there's some incomplete animations in here. This is an animation that I never completed. I had an idea for it and I just never finished it. So all that exists is what's called a pose to pose. So in none of that's all hand keyed animation. Obviously, I mean doesn't look mocapped. But how you typically start a hand keyed animation is you do just like a pose to pose version of it, where you just do a series of poses and then you go back and do kind of in betweens. And this is one I was doing where I was going to do some kind of bullfighter animation. So it's just pose, pose, pose. So you can get the kind of general idea of what your motion is going to be. He's wearing a matador hat, or at least whatever I could slap together in terms of a matador hat. Thank you, Lottie. I also, was making all my own props for this sort of thing. So he's got the stick was gonna have like a animated flag on it. I was gonna use some dynamics to make the flag actually, or not flag, but like I don't even know what that thing's called. Their little Toro thingy. Toro. But yeah, so that was just one that I also had worked on and just never finished. A lot of these are like that. Like I had a lot of ideas that I just never did anything with. My a cape, yeah, cape, that would be better. This was actually a rig that I was working on that I never finished. Let's see. So rigging is what my initial focus was actually on creating the joints and controls to allow someone else to animate. So I did not create this model, but I did create the rig. I liked making fancy little... Hope I'm not boring everybody to death here. Thank you, Penguin! Love to see an animation stream while I talk through the process. It's definitely something I'd consider doing. Thank you, Motivate Change. Actually fascinating. Always been curious about computer animation. So yeah, my original focus at Full Sail was actually technical animation. And so this was a rig that I was working on, which is the system of controls that an animator uses to animate. This one's not bound, and what that means is that there's a skeleton in there, but it's not connected to the skin. Honestly, I think it's become broken by the fact that this is jumping from like Maya. They didn't even use years back when I did this. Thank you, Caitlin. Oh, thank you. But I'm pretty sure this actually used to work. And now it doesn't seem to. I did all these custom NURBS curves because I just thought if I'm going to make a rig, I might as well make it not hideous. which is kind of a waste of time, but at least it looks cool. I suppose. But and it didn't really take that long to do this sort of thing. So that would be your shoulder joint, which if this was working properly, and it does not seem to be. This has both. I'm just throwing out words here, but it's funny. I guess that is kind of Mad King-esque. Thank you to Jessa. Nothing. In-thing the call for animation stream is really interesting. Absolutely. Happy to share. I love to have you guys, if anybody's interested in this kind of thing, this is a great way to get an idea of what it's all about. Thank you, Polo. Yeah, there's a skeleton in there that's... Look, you want to see it? I'll show it to you. Joints. I've already broken it somewhat, apparently. There we go. That's the little joint skeleton that I made. It's got scapulas. Those are to help when you bind the skin, so that when you do this, if you'll look at your back, as you move your shoulder around, because of your scapulas back there, it actually pulls the skin around a little bit differently. So it makes it easier when you're binding the skin to the skeleton to have some fall off there, so that it moves more naturally. Thank you, Bird Sushi. Hey, yeah, no, I love Full Sail. That was a great place to go. Thank you, Ultimex. And what you're seeing here, too, is not just, for some reason, all the controls that I put on these, or either that or this is a really old version of the rig, which is also possible. But, so you can see right now there's two arms in there. That's because one is what's called an IK, which means inverse kinematics, which means that if it was working properly, which it probably is, maybe this is the IK handle. There we go. So with IK, you just move this one point around, and it solves for the elbow, essentially, which is what this arrow is. It's where does the elbow point? This one is called the FK, which means it's forward kinematics, which means it is just controlled directly at the joint level. You'll notice that there's an extra joint in the middle of the forearm. That's because when you twist your forearm, if you've ever looked at how your forearm works, obviously you've got two bones that run through here. So as you twist it kind of rotates on itself a little bit. So the bones kind of transpose positions a little bit. And that just, again, helps binding right here in the middle, so that you can have some fall off as it goes down a little bit easier. There's probably easier, better ways to do this now. But this is how we did it back in my day. I can say back in my day because with animation, I assume that these things change very, very quickly. There's actually... I'm not sure how smart I was when I did this. So nowadays, a lot of what you would do is, instead of having two legs, you'd actually have three. So there's the FK leg. There's the IK leg. And you'd have three because you have an IK and an FK, and sometimes you want to use one versus the other. You bind the skin to the one in the middle, and then have it just follow one or the other. Thank you to Jessa. Did you have any anatomy classes to help with your animating, or is it just observation? No, we covered some of that. We had several. They kind of combined art and anatomy in some ways, because it was learning how the human form worked. Yeah, the old third leg. It's coming from that general region. Thank you, Avery Modell. Anywho, so unfortunately, I don't have a lot of stuff left over. I need to dig through my... Was I making Maya at one point? What is this? There's nothing. I know I made Emma at one point. Oh, these are... Okay. The Chuck. These are rigs. There's that guy's called the Chuck. I don't know why I just have random stuff in there. Anyway. I made a grid. Wow. I did make an Emma at one point. I don't know where that is. I'm going to have to keep digging through my old stuff and see if I can find a hard drive or a, maybe I'll have a DVD that I backed up some of that stuff. Thank you, Psycho Monks. Thank you, Stevens. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, I'm glad you guys are finding this at least passably interesting. Thank you, Dre. It'd be fun to go back into animation. I just, at this point, I don't feel like I'm remotely qualified to teach anything about it because people have probably figured out a lot better ways to do things than what my information is. I've gotten a little dated on it. Thank you, USC Fanatic. I was also mainly I studied animation, but most of my practical experience is all in rendering and lighting. Thank you, Kate. Love you. Well, while you're waiting, we can play some more right now. Bip. Oh, it's on that one now. Right? There it is. I did have to walk up the hill from where we left off just to go to the save point. But other than that, is the exact same spot where I was previously. Thank you, Sarah the Weber. Off topic cheer time. I made a friend in chat today. We bonded over trying to figure out German words to make you pronounce. Huh. So I have to go to Funfundunder Funfundunzig. Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. You're so impressive. I'm going to need you to tone it down a bit. Yeah, I'm not. But no, maybe it's time to start thinking about doing some more animations again. I'm not sure what I would animate. Starting an animation is the hardest part. Once you get kind of the general idea and get a concept for it, because you really have to know. You have to have a pretty good idea in your mind what you want it to be. Otherwise, you just wander all over the place. Faffenduge, Faffenduge. Fanfen, Fangfen, Futen, Futen, Fandenfugen, Night, let's play chick. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for any of you that haven't heard, Meg has published her behind the scenes of the first part of, or the BioShock Infinite shoot we did, and then there's, I think some of the pictures are now up on her Patreon and all. Oops, I forgot that this is a dangerous world that I live in. And the pictures, I believe, are up on her Patreon page, but most of them will be made public. Whoops. Whoop. Stop trying to stomp me to death. Be civil. Bad boy. Sit. Stay. So even if you can't see them now, I think you will get to see most of them. She also, I guess, announced that while we're in Japan, we are planning to try and do another cosplay shoot. One of which potentially is going to be Spike and Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, if we can get the thing together. I do have some of the, Spike's pretty much not too far off of modern day clothing. He just kind of got a special jacket, so most of the stuff is just order. I've got, I think, the shirt, pants, and tie already, though I haven't tried them on. I forgot what I'm doing in this game. I think I'm going over. I don't know what that death's head is, so I'm going to go check out and see what it is. Let's go over there. Is that one of the trials? I thought they were further down there. They are. Nora Hunting Grounds. That is something that's not labeled, so let's go find out. Yeah, I'll be Faye. Meg will be Spike. It'll be great.
Save these for the trail.
You're Again, this game continues to be so active. Thank you, Satan Caitlin. Please animate what you think Lane looked like as you dropped him over and over in 7 Days to Die. That was kind of like that first one, I imagine.
Laurel spoke of a bandit camp.
Ooh, a bandit camp.
That must be the place there.
Let's kill some bandits.
Let's keep an eye out around here.
You know what? It's my first day out in the world. Let's just go kill some humans, shall we? This is terrible for my bowstrings. And now it's raining on me. Thank you, Nicole. And Sims is my bacon. And the Edwin. Oh. Oh. Now I don't know if you're serious or not, but I don't know if cuckoos are a better option. Thank you, Lord Kane. Thank you, Carrie. And thank you, Ruri. Housework needs to be done. Okay, it's alright. I'll take a background to housework any day. Yeah, okay. Rich meat. Bandit camp. Devil's Thirst. Kill the bandits. Talk to Nell. Well, at least it's simple. I assume you're a bandit because you're here. So come here. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, listen. Hey. Hey. Thank you, Carrie. Boop to you, too. Oh. Feel kind of bad. Well, no, it was a thug. We're good. You think if I kill that dude's friend, the other one will notice? Oh. Let's go ahead and clean up around here. So far, this game has everything about Far Cry that I liked. Mixed with, hopefully, a lot of cleaner gameplay. Thank you, Tall Kyle. Here's one of those things about Far Cry that I loved, was just sneaking around, taking up bases, and trying to go for the stealth. Thank you, Ashley. Sneak peek of what you've got for Spike so far. I think I've got it all. I don't think there'd be. I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but since Meg went ahead and announced what we were doing, yeah, maybe so. Come on in my bush. I'll be waiting for. Do you have something covering your eyes? Ooh. Can I move bodies in this game? I forget.
Who went down?
No, no one did. I'd never go down on someone. Wait. Damn. Thank you, Lorna. Surprise! You have a stupid hat. That's what you get for wearing a diaper on your brain case. Oh, he was a fighter. Didn't put up much of a fight. Whoops. Just wanted him to look at me. Ruh-roh. I guess the stealth option's out now. Diaper head. Oh, that sounds. Wait, that's a slur. My bad. Not intended in that way. This guy just looks like he's actually wearing Pampers on his brain.
Keep looking.
Yeah, keep looking. There you go. Thank you, Tyrion.
Looks like I'm clear.
But seriously, he is wearing Pampers, right?
Get her.
Who? You! What's There's a lot more of these guys than I thought there would be, to be honest. I was expecting kind of a smaller camp. Can I get through there? Nope. How does one get in? Nope. It's not yellow. Can't jump on it.
For later.
Maybe for now. How about that? Don't try to tell me when to use health.
Got a live one.
Well, temporarily.
Get that signal up.
Can't let them get to it.
Don't get wet.
Lighting up the signals.
No. No, you're not.
Signal fires a death drop.
Yeah, it is. Really should use some of those potions eventually. Can I break this? Yes, I can. Oh! Gross. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Rainer Fox. Already a little hungover. Why do this to me? Thank you, the Dwin. Name is the Dwin. Also, it's a joke from Zelda game. One of the guards loves chickens, but his wife, the arrow maker, got tired of his obsession. Thank you, Wendino. Didn't get the heads up that you're a good shot. I mean, it comes and goes. Like, I have good days and bad days. Some arrows find their mark, some don't. Boom. I really invested a lot in the spike traps for this base. Alright. Who else has to die so I can save the game?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that was a good one. Just enough time to say, uh-oh. We're getting face stabbed. Whoops. Human kill. The more I do in this game, the more it reminds me of Far Cry. This is a very Far Cry thing. Like, alright, now we have a forward waypoint that is ours. Wait, you want to speak with me? Hold on, let me root through this guy's pockets. Alright, I'm all yours. What's up, Jom?
Honored. All Mother be praised.
Yeah, she's great.
Are you alright? Is there something you need?
Thank you, Cyberpunk
Yes.
Pilot.
My friends and I watched you
Well,
clear
let's
the
wait till I ever
bandits
come to
out of this
Canada.
camp.
It's always possible.
We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves.
They
Almost
would conduct
defenseless.
panty raids.
How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool.
My
I
hat wasn't
refused to
silly
do what
enough.
I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead.
Oh boy,
I
you are.
argued with my family
tool.
every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce.
Let
Like
that be a
lucky
lesson
hit,
to you.
An unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be.
Do ya? Like, nope, you seem about that whiny.
We're all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us
Thank you,
well.
Motivate Change.
Would you let us stay here?
Thank you for the
even if
needed
it
distraction
flies
when I
in
dealt
the
with some
face
scary
of the
health stuff.
matriarch's laws?
Happy to help.
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us.
Aw.
Thank you.
Aww. Yesterday I was hated by everybody. potions are full. Got it. Hello, merchant friend. What have you for me? Nothing, because I gave away all my metal pieces. Again, somebody with this icon. Does that mean you're like, can I use my obey stick on you? Alright, let's see. Whoop, whoop. Nope, don't want to do any of that. Seriously, stop it. I'm already streaming, I don't need to stream more. Why are you making me look at this? Go away. Ugh. Nope, still not the button I'm looking for. There it is. Always forget the touchpad is a button. Got! Thanks, Dwin. Sorry, the D-Win. Bandit cap? What is that supposed to be? Go to the Red Echoes. Even has like the different types of dinos that you'd find on the map. Not that it's complaining. I'm complaining, but this is definitely, the more and more I play it, is more obviously a Far Cry derivative.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
Thank you, Mandalore. Oh, what? It was Thursday. What'd you miss? Was it the bad sexual advice? That was a thing. That's why we now have a safe word, I guess. I should start taking bad sexual advice questions. We should have one of those per stream. I'm going to stream Breath of the Wild. Well, no, probably not. I have not looked into buying a Switch, so. Did the hill just giggle at me? No, it was a bird. Probably a robo-bird. Thank you, Mandalore. Sounds like you do need to go back and watch the stream then. Well, do ya? No, you don't open condom wrappers with scissors. You open them with used needles. Preferably from a heroin addict. Bunny! Ooh, my little bunny. Bunny and turkey! Yep. Don't think I forgot about you. Hey, that went through him. Did you see that? I curved it around a tree. Thank you, Indino. The hills are alive with the sound of giggles. Thank you, Kate. Love ya. Go back to the main gate. Left, we first horse. Hinkley out. Missed a mini cutscene there where let you call your animals. Oh, it actually worked? That'd be great. Go back to the main gate where you left your first horse. He missed a mini cutscene where they let you call your animals. You mean all the way back to the original base? Or just that one that I just took? Oh, let me snag a new horse and then we'll ride back up there and take a look. I forget, is fast travel a thing in this? I killed that one just because I could. What do you say to that, Watcher? Wow, that's a lot of quartz. Thank you, Lunacy. How many times did I fall asleep in the newest theater mode? I mean, I wanted to. But, I don't think I fell asleep at all. Ooh. I love it when a boar turns green. Thank you, Ashley. So, just wonder how many times you fall asleep. Oh, yeah, that was what I was just answering. Thank you, Silvercracker, and thank you, Kate Levia. The semi-destroyed gate where you got the quest to go save the war chief. Okay. Thank you. Let me just steal another horse. We'll go about doing that. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. Come here. I want to own you. Yeah, I did the head bob thing a few times. Man, I was fighting it. I think the head bob, though, was me just trying to understand what the hell they were saying. That was the... What? Alright, let's see. So that original gate was... right here, I think. Can I fast travel there? R2. Fast travel. It costs 1 fast travel pack, of which I have 7. Thank you, Axel Drake. Yeah, settle in. Chill out. Enjoy. I don't know if I want to waste one, if that's a limited
Yeah, I
resource.
guess I can't blame you for that.
Thank you, love you. Braves have to see you with your horse and freak out. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ashley. Literally looked like you could keep rising. No, I mean, I know what you meant, but I'm saying I think that what it was me just trying to hear. It was not easy to stay focused in that one. What's a nicer way of saying it blue? Kill that bunny! Oh, it bled green. I gotta get off. Hey, stop it. Stop jumping. I don't remember how to run the horse. It's a really strange system. Haha. Maybe these horses, or these braves will be mad that I'm on a horse and save me the trip.
Easy in the snow.
Yes, in this snow. Come on, work your way through there. You got it. Oh man, my horse is gonna rust. Good thing he doesn't need to breathe. I can't fight the stream. Come on, get up there. There you go. I'm just gonna be... I'm gonna leave him, abandon him, just saying, oil can. I choose to caulk the wagon.
Being able to override you would help. Now where would I learn that?
Boy, that's a very suggestive statement. Leave me alone. I'm not here for you. This time. I've ridden the length and breadth of the land. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it means it was stunned. Uh-oh. Thank you, Sean. If you get a travel bag from the merchant, you get unlimited fast travels. Good to know, thank you. I need to kill a lot of things so I can afford that again. Look, bunnies are cute, but bunnies are also full of valuable rare bunny bones. Which, don't ask me why, are something I need to make new upgrade sacks. It's video game logic, man. It's 101. Tiny bits of bunny are the only way to do it. No one seems to care that I'm riding a horse. Thank you, Indino. Why are you just horsing around? I mean, it gave me the ability to do it. It just never worked. I've got the, like, call horse thing. I think maybe that's what you're talking about, is it said, hey, this is how you do it. it just always fails. Ooh. Maps. Metal flowers. That's weird. You can buy multiple ones of these? Okay, there it goes to 0. Vantages. Travel pack. Thank you, Kate. Love you. Am I going outside the gate and trying it? Okay. Travel bag is what I'm looking for. Free sample box. Always got to get that free sample box. Yeah, I don't see a travel bag. Just fast travel packs. Not terribly expensive though, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so now what can I see on the map? Nothing. Why did I buy 4 maps? Ammo packs. Travel. Fast travel pack. Fast travel pack. Okay. Can I just craft them? I can. Okay, so I don't even need to buy them. Yeah. Alright. Well, never mind. Get bad hunting advice? Alright. So the key to hunting is... you want to make sure that the animals in the area are well warned that you're coming, because that's how you keep it fair. It's important not to bathe for several days, and make no effort to cover your natural human musk. Bright colors are also well recommended. You really want to stand out so they know exactly where to find you. So they'll come square off on you. It's also good to make a lot of noise. Ironically, not wearing orange is also a terrible idea because you might get shot by a human. Thank you, Just Be Cool. Thank you, Fairy Transfather. And thank you, Havoc. I just killed something. Also, apparently, roadkill's still an issue, even in the future when robo-dinosaurs are the only means of locomotion. Alright. I will say the nice thing about horse riding, the way they've got this set up, is you just get the horse moving, and then you just don't have to do anything. It'll just keep going without hitting additional buttons. Seems like the janitor hasn't been through in a while. Is that a boar? Yeah, it is. You look like you're full of upgrade materials. You were not. Just fatty meat. Sound like a rapper. And now, the greasy rhymes of fatty meat. Let him know too much. Can't hide from me. I have Bluetooth. That's also good hunting advice. Make sure you charge your Bluetooth before you go. Man, Thank you, Ashley. What did I get distracted from? I went to the gate, didn't work. Moved on. Spent all day trying to solve this issue. Look, mount can't reach your current location. It's broken. That's all it takes. What is that? It looks like that. What the hell is that? A person? Yeah, it is. Someone's praising the sun.
She's an outcast no longer.
Alright, cool. Nice talk. Side quest. Revenge of the Nora. Huh. Gonna need a bridge. Thank you, Ashley. I mean, I'm always getting distracted by animals. See? Look, there's one right there. It's full of delicious blue crafting materials. Can't help it if all these animals are just full of fun stuff. Machine site discovered. I am the machine.
Mother's crown.
Nothing could make us.
Feels more like a military. Some things we all can.
Only our mother can save the
Only better.
Alright,
What
only
happened to
all
you?
mother and penicillin
You
can
alright?
save you now.
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget.
Thank you, Kate. Love
And
you.
you should heed it too. How's that?
I think I did too. I don't know what happened there.
So intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the
Thank you,
threshold
Ashley.
of a cauldron.
Says. Cauldron.
Cauldron.
Cauldron, you
What's
say?
that? Ah,
They cook soup in it.
from inside the embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door.
Praise the door!
No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil.
Evil.
Spirits and little devils linger. Same thing, I suppose.
Alright, I guess let's go beat the devil out of the
Whatever they
door.
are, they're forbidden.
I'm all about forbidden
You
things.
mentioned a lesson before.
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from
What's going
stories
on with the
told by
eyebrows?
Hunters at the campfire.
I sympathize with
I
twitchy
had
eyebrows,
careful
but that's a
desire
little
to see what was
excessive.
inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely
Bad sex
saw
advice
them,
number 12.
and
Praise the
they
door,
started
praise the door,
to
praise the door.
There's a reason the matriarchs forbid
Do we
these
need more
places.
bad sexual
And
advice? I
not
got
just
one.
because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside.
Boys and girls, let's talk about
I'll
personal
never
care.
waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment, you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right?
Look at my
Or I
face.
wouldn't have been punished.
Let's go. Alright, here we go.
Where can I find this cauldron?
Personal
My point is,
maintenance.
you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should
It's been
avoid.
said that you should make
My
sure
plan
your
but not so clever.
region
as
is
my
well
warning, I see.
trimmed. Thank you, Yuzuki.
You're grown.
I say
Can't
no.
stop you.
The bigger the better.
North of here, past the red drifts,
Nothing
built
gets
into
your
the side of the
partner,
mountain.
if you're a guy, more
Just remember.
nothing will make your
Told you
partner
so
more
well.
excited than having to root around in your tumbleweed looking for the happy stick.
Here she is.
The more time they spend looking for your love pole, the more fun they'll have when they find it.
Next time, I will
Also,
not be intrigued.
when they finally find it and go in to give you some oral, they just leave an impression of their face.
Snow.
The cards are gonna leave off the valley to save themselves.
It's like one of those like metal pin toys where you just few braids are also in here. No. You got to keep them unbraided just so it's just like think Bob Ross's hair just right there. If it doesn't actively blow your zipper open when it is released, then it's not big enough. Thank you, Trixie.
Should have got out of there quick.
You're the Seeker.
The
The one
Seeker.
who's an outcast.
I became the Seeker
My hunting party.
literally 30 minutes ago in this world.
You fought the killers.
Thank you, Ashley.
The ones that attacked in the Proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you...
Thank you,
How far
Brennan.
did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
Look, if you really want to take it to the next level, too, thank you, Havoc. And it works for ladies, too. I mean, don't, that's not just a dude-only thing. Like, ladies can get that large, full pillow in the lap area. And guys, you just have to go in there and find the right area. It makes it a little bit more... It's like an Easter egg hunt, then. You're just rooting through all that decorative green grass, trying to find the nugget. Thank you, Indino. Everyone leaves right when I start this thing.
What's worse than being killed?
Thank you, Lorna. I'm killing the chat again.
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Wow, my life's
friends
hard.
Went into the ruins.
And if you want to take it to the next level, you should hide other things in there. I mean, just like, oh, look, there's a little bit of candy. That must mean I'm getting close. Like a breadcrumb trail, really.
Tell me what you want.
Find my friends.
Oh, you got real emphatic. Thank you, Kate. Love you.
To fight the corrupted machines. We didn't realize.
Look, that
we
is
reached the edge of the
risk we
ruins.
all run, Kate.
You're a seeker.
You could
You
become
hate the
tangled at
devil's
the
thirst
crotch.
Without judgment. But please, have pity on
Just
us.
got to keep scissors on hand
Don't
and
tell
be
anyone
ready.
we were there.
Thank you,
You
Ashley.
have nothing
Thank you,
to worry
Caitlin.
about on that end, trust me.
Happy stick and
I'll
nugget.
see what I can do.
Spreading.
Who else has a quest for the Seeker?
Now the valleys sealed off.
There you go. That's the bad sex advice
Brave.
for Saturday.
Mother's crown could make use of your bow.
You have any questions that you'd like bad sexual advice?
You are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins.
Just go ahead and submit them in the Discord somewhere.
Raw, repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east.
Thank you,
past
Ferlin.
the falls. But there's a
Thank you, Saint
machine
Caitlin.
there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's...
That's kind of some
The
shame.
ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's...
You
Yeah.
put that
You
much
want me to get
trust
the
in
ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
Okay. More quests.
Oh, it's
Talk
you,
to me, Lut.
the outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear.
I have been
They say
Seeker
you're the
for
best.
an hour
I
now.
think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh,
Like your
I
mom.
see. Seeker
Boom.
doesn't have time for us, lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders.
Saving civilization.
Well,
Yeah, that's the
I
things that I'm
can't
doing
claim
right
to
now.
face the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valley Meet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
Yeah. What do you want? Just
You
get
went
to
a
it.
hunting grounds in
Thank you,
Valley.
Lord Poots.
Is that even in the Sacred Lands?
Depends on who you ask. It used to be ours, but since the Red Raids ended, the border is a bit
Yes, the Red Raids.
unclear. Most Nora don't go there, but the matriarchs
Now
won't
they're more of
cast
just
anyone out for
spotting.
heading that way. As for the hunting grounds, the keeper's a Karja. He can't refuse anyone the trials, but don't come on too strong. He's so afraid of the Nora, he might jump out of his skin.
Okay.
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
What are you, an
Only
internet
seekers with
comment?
Red hair and big reputations.
And how often do
Oh.
they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun. If you do,
So like Blazing Saddles?
you'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
Alright. The guy tried to sass me. Did you see that? Oh, now we have Bubbles, Ancient Vessel. Okay, these are the things that those maps unveiled. Metal Flower. It's my Nora name, actually. Vantage. Alright. curious what a... Find Donald's ring. Alright, we'll find your stupid ring. Errands. 4 boar skin. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't... Maybe I didn't listen enough, but when did this turn into I'll do your work and find your damn ring? Thank you, Tabby. Gotten weirder than usual. It's... Look. It's not really any weirder than usual. It's just weird in a different direction. Let's be honest. It's totally okay when you're being weird about, you know, killing people in weird ways. Talk about the no-no buttons, and now it's just over the line. Come on! Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, well, he's got lots of practice hanging out at the camp not sassing. Or rather, not doing work and doing sassing. Alright.
Gotta find a way to override more machines.
Okay. Hey, come on over here, reindeer. Dancer, Prancer. Mecha Shodai. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Well, nope. My magic stick doesn't work on you. Hey. Hey, come here. That's the wrong one. You first. Come over here so I can stab you in the bush. Hunting's way easier if you just hang out in bushes all day. Not sure if that's phrasing or not. Come here. Oh, boy. Thank you, Lorna. My stream is slightly behind the chat, and every so often they start freaking out. It's like, oh god, what did he say now? Yeah. Absolutely is phrasing. Yeah. See, phrasing has been a thing for a while. I've been over that line for so long. Investigate the area.
I could tell the tracks apart. But this was tame. And a boar.
Tame and the boar. When the walls fell. To go to a cauldron if you want to hack more machines. Oh, thank you. To figure out what a cauldron looks like on the map.
Got one.
Alright.
Marked. Wonder what killed it. Something caught in its throat.
Ha! It choked to death on his ring. That's great.
That would be Tim's ring.
Gather the skins of the 4 boars. I hear turkey. Emergency donuts. That sounds good. Whoops. Weakness. It's funny. My weakness is my body, too. I swear that wasn't me. Definitely wasn't anything in this bush. Alright, Megatron, turn around so I can shoot you in the side. Ruh-roh. Thank you, Lunacy. Big metal pot thing. Oh, yeah. Good night. Can I stealth stab you to death? Oh no, I can just inconvenience you. Ow! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kink shame you to the ground here. And then stab you vigorously. Vigorously, I say! Whoops. That's not my bow anymore. Ow! Really hoping you would be dead by now. Wait, am I dead? And my arm went through my body? That's not great. Those things are tougher than I remember. I wasn't vigorous enough. Well, yes, he's very vigorous. Thank you, Freckles. How much kink could a kink shame if a kink shame could shame kink? Apparently not fuck. Not enough. Insufficient kink shaming. You know what, big guy? You just keep going. I must avenge myself. Right in the nuts. Whoops. It was a mistake. Vengeance is overrated. Whoop. Oh, he treed me. Alright. I see we have to get serious about this. I did done goof. I picked a fight I didn't realize I was so disadvantaged at. Alright, come here. Fall down, please. Boy, you take a lot of shaming. That's a lot of critical hits. Whoop. Ow. Okay, he can dodge around trees, got it. Will you please burn up now? Oh. Man. Vengeance is hard. And not very rewarding. Thank you, the Centurion. Let's see. Yes, I will take that medicinal whatnot. Make some more ropes. In case I need to give the old shamer free reign.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
I don't think I eat shock roots. Alright, where was I going? Oh, here-ish. Somewhere. Just have to root around in this area. Just find another boar. Probably tracks somewhere. There's a Florida question? What's the Florida question? Thank you, Weapon Gojirax. It's definitely a fun game. Thank you, Jack Marr. First D&D session from my group. 2 months got canceled, so here, angrily watch your stream. No offense, grr. No worries. Angrily watch away. Raccoon! Ooh, I just kink-shamed out of the ground in front of that raccoon. And he ran away. That's not a raccoon, that's a fox. No, it's a raccoon. Go ahead and save now that I've killed that thing. It's one of those signal things, isn't it? It's a mechanic that I should have paid more attention. Oh, there's a boar. Ooh, and there's one too. Yes, boar. That count though. It's not inside the area. It does have a blue.
Got too much already.
All right. That was a miss. Yeah. Go about your business. I'm not here for you. The yellow's still there. But it did count, so that's good. There's another boar over there. You leave me alone, I'm not here for you. I just want the boars. Thwap. You're not my horse. Ah, crap. You're not my horse! You're not my horse! That one's not my horse! Ah, you dick! I used to do a lot more damage when I'd shoot the blaze out. Whoops. Ow. Ow! Not cool. Bad horse. Ooh. Alright. Find one more boar. There he is. Thank you, Indino. The music indicates that I'm in trouble. Seriously, horse. Get out of here. That used to be a critical hit spot. I wonder what happened.
Down you go.
Nope. Yes, I will take all that stuff. Thank you. Oh, I guess I got them all. I should have not killed one of those and ridden it back. My bad. If I have the right bow / mods equipped. I doubt I have any of the correct bow / mods equipped. And the downside of doing something like streaming is you can only pay about half attention to anything going on. Thank you, Phantom sorry, that's Phantom Mech. I was about to say merch, but... Oops. Thank you, Sorcerer. Good night. Alright. Oh, good. There's a yellow step to climb. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. Rides across the thoroughbred of sand. Can I get back up this? No. Well, that's a shame. When you record for H, do you pretend to be bad at video games? No, I really don't. Again, a lot of that just has to do with, not what, I mean, alright. Alright. I guess you don't just jump up that thing. The more you're paying attention to a video game, the better you are at it, and whenever we're playing video games at work, we're paying almost no attention to the video game. It's entirely about the conversation we're having, more than anything. I'd say that nobody at Achievement Hunter is actually a legitimately awful gamer. I mean, typically if you're... People have kind of figured out that Gavin's not bad at games. Gavin just chooses to do things to entertain himself, which cause kind of similar effects to being bad at games, but it's not the same.
How did you fare on the hunt?
I did great.
I brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All Mother be praised. And you, of course.
Yeah, the old mother did a lot of the work.
Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
Jeff is getting worse. I'll give you that.
Think I'll wear it around
He's on the
my neck
down
from now
slope.
on.
Alright, where would a cauldron be? Would I see it from a... I'm going to see what this Vantage one is, because I'm kind of curious. I bought the map to something that I have no idea what its purpose is. Ooh, a generous reward box. Let's take a look at that. Cauldrons. Oh. Durr. Alright. How about I just go to the thing that tells me precisely how to get one? Idiot. Thank you, Joseph. Chill water. Dude, that water's so chill. You're a health tool.
They all would have died if not for her.
Yes, salute me. Should probably save here to unlock this. Thank you, Mr. Aw Person. Your infinite wisdom, does it feel the same to be killing machines rather than animals? I mean, their squishy points are a little bit smaller, but other than that, they might as well just be dinosaurs. Alright, it's the Great Gorge. Also not a nice thing to ever call your significant other. Splash. Revenge on the North. No, I don't want to do that one. I want to do that one. Thank you, love is all you got. Just got home from work. Nice to see you're streaming tonight. Makes my birthday 10 times better. Happy birthday! Thanks for coming here. Sharing it with the Madhouse. Thanks, Wendino. You gotta chill, Rye. You're gonna take my job as a bad punter. That's not a pun. It's just called... I don't think that's a pun. Ooh, nice dive. Yeah, get a 7 out of 10. Wait. I'm confused. Alright, so that is... Alright, I guess I'll finish going to this vantage point, but that's... I thought I had selected the quest for the Cauldron. Not really here for you, but I do want to get by you, so just... No, just go about your business. Look, robots, it's not always about you. Whoa! Not always about you. Sometimes I just got things to do, okay? Sometimes I'm just running errands. Sometimes I'm just visiting Granny. You always have to big bad wolf me. Alright, well, the vantage point is buried in the ground. I need some kind of cave. Is there a cave?
I think I'm in the clear.
Alright. I mean, still in the woods. Dig for it. I haven't got the shovel yet. Or the Master Sword. Mole people. Mole people kill foxes. How good is the Horizon? If you like, again, now that I've played more of it, the parallels are very strong. If you like Far Cry, any of the Far Cries, not really equating it per se to Primal, but there's a lot of parallels there. Maybe I'll go look for an ancient vessel instead. You know what? I bet I needed to use my, like, brain scan device. I forget I have that thing sometimes. Thank you, Luke. Kind of a cheap tip, but look for a supply case. Vantage points are always next to one. Oh, thank you. I think I just should have probably scanned it, I guess. I also guess that those are ranges now that I think about it, not exact positions. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, though, when it comes to vantage points or whatever this is. Ancient vessel. That's not a nice thing to call it. I'm not even sure what it would look like. I assume this is one of those things where I'm saying assume a lot. Metal flower. There probably at some point is a direction to explain what an ancient vessel is or why you would want one. Keep hitting the map button by accident. And I just haven't done it yet. Ooh, purple. I'm guessing. There it is. Ancient debris. Ancient chimes. Ancient wreath. Ancient ring.
Forget about traveling light.
What? Okay. I need to get rid of some stuff, huh? So I can carry more ancient things. At least I got the important thing. Or I could just make a bigger carry stuff. Crafting. Weapons, outfits, resources. Why bother managing inventory when you can just carry more of it? Okay. Quests. Cauldrons. That one. Show on map. Oh, I do have it selected. I guess that's part of the same quest. Interesting. Okay. Also very Tomb Raider. If you like Tomb Raider, this is a lot of Tomb Raider to it. Turkey! Remember in Tomb Raider where you just run down turkeys and slaughter them for your... Thank you, Jack Marr. Tried to kill that turkey without looking. Didn't work. Have to take over the DM halfway through an inter-adventure space. Morgar. Ugh. Sorry. Sorry, animal lovers. They must be killed. It's my source of rich meats and whatnot. Wish I could call my horse. I don't even have one anymore. Bunny rabbit! Oops. That's a wily one. Damn it. You know what? You get to live. I'm going for the boar instead. Haha! At some point I should really figure out what kind of resources I should sell. Obviously there's a market for selling things to merchants as well. I just haven't really investigated what it is. There's a horse! I have no horse to killing animals. I don't see the horses as minding, since they're robots and whatnot. If you could just not look over here, that would be great. Alright, well. Establish dominance! I am become stealth. Ow. I should really try some other dodge maneuver, because jumping out of the way doesn't work at all. Ow, ow, ow. Dickbag. Which is what I'm going to make out of you. It's a bag for dicks. Thank you, Indino. Horse is probably hanging out with the neighboring herds. Thank you, Mr. All-Person. A bag for dicks. Do horses have dicks? Look, I spend a fair amount of time killing non-robot things. Or do robots have dicks? But yeah, no, I mean, I assume somewhere in there they've got like a... It's a literal red rocket is what it is. They take that shit a little seriously. They are tactically armed and ready to be deployed.
Grab this now.
She could make it to home base in a slide from first.
To override these machines, I'll have to find out where they came from.
That's what I'm working on. Thank you, Freckles! Well, now I want to know how the robo-animals are replicating. Apparently they go to the cauldrons and swim upstream, mating and whatnot. Rubbing their sparks together. Wait, how'd it work in Transformers? Optimus Prime just flashed his chest and things came alive. That's older Transformers, back when it used to live, the Matrix used to live in his chest piece. Thank you, Kate Levia. Any tips on adjusting from Xbox to PS4? It helps a lot if you're not playing games that have real-time components. Real-time? That's not one. You know, like button pressing stuff. If you don't have to know where to hit X, then it doesn't really matter as much. Also, be prepared for the fact that it takes forever to download and install things. You just want to go ahead and plan ahead. If you want to play something, you should download it a week before. That was a weird sound. Have I stumbled upon a quest?
You there!
Yep.
I hope you've come to help.
That's the sound of a
We're getting
quest.
slaughtered out here.
Yeah, looks like you're doing alright. Thank you, Everyday Snowman. Thank you, Moves Like Joanna. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Thanks for all the smiles. I'm glad I can find this out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Signal.
Whoosh. Ah, signal. Powerful processing core of unknown design. Now that I think about it, making new Transformers back in the day used to be a whole lot like robot version of Girls Gone Wild. Optimus Prime would just flash his chest around, and then things would suddenly come to life. Well, okay, that's not Sawtooth. I don't know what happened. That guy's just dead.
This must be the cauldron Drow was talking about. There's gotta be a way in.
See a lot of confused people out there. So if you watch the Transformers movie, the Matrix of leadership, which is the thing that makes new Transformers, when Optimus needs to get it out for a reason, not to spoil it. Hold on, let me stab this guy. Okay, it's in his chest. So he does this and opens his chest piece, essentially flashing, and that's where the Matrix is, or the Allspark, or whatever you want to call it. Girls Con Robo. Sounds like a sales pitch for a vibrator. Whenever he needs to get it out, phrasing. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a rather flashy event in Transformers. Yeah, no, it's, you know. Uh-oh. Right, okay. There you go. Can't remember where he keeps it in the reboot movies. Has he still got it in the chest piece? Obey, door! Obey! Oh, it's 343 Guilty Spark. Nice. See you, Satan Caitlin. Whee! Like how repelling is such a life-threatening thing in her mind. Could easily just gently let herself down, but no. Thank you, Tabby! From the Cybird and their roommate had a sort of malicious breakfast. Cots and eggs. Wow. Apricot preserves on toast. Alright, that makes more sense. And milk. There's a new fan who deserves me old memes. Ugh. Thank you, Bebop. You cannot make the door obey. You can only obey the will of the door. All hail the door. That's not what it looked like to me. It looked like the almighty door succumbed to my will. As well it should. For it is door, and I am Aloy. Of the hill people. Thank you, Della. Foot. It's a lot of conduit in this place. Thank you, Christina Katsina. Someone already said this, but I think vantage points are these big mechs that you can climb up. The flatheads, I think she called it. Whoops. Thank you, Jack Marr. Quick question from a PlayStation pleb. Why is he called 343 Guilty Spark? It's all related to the company 343. No, actually, 343 was an offshoot of Bungie, so it got its name from Guilty Spark, not the other way around. I think. But I'm pretty sure 343 came first. The Guilty Spark, not the company. Because they inherited the Halo series from Bungie. Thank you, Dope Bags. Thank you, Puck Rocker. This is where Father lives. It's pretty creepy in here. Anyway, it was just, I think it was just basically a, well, the name was kind of picked from a hat in terms of the thing. It's a... Just like if you had, 8 million robots to name. It just was given a number and random combination of word designation. It's not like it's actually... They were like, this guy someday, he might be guilty. Thank you, Pyrian and Short Nerd. The hell of a man cave. I don't think there's any further significance to Guilty Spark's name. Rat. I don't think I've killed a rat. Yeah, rat! Overkill! Thank you, Short Nerd. Not sure how much attention I should be paying in here. I really need to be rigorously scanning everything or what. Alright, this one's elusive. Thank you, Wendino. And here I was concerned about the lack of bushes to hide in. Yeah, I mean, most of the time the bushes are kind of an afterthought. Alright, seriously, this rat, though. Thwip! That arrow should have just obliterated him. It's a very large ladder. Boom. People back in the future past had very unusual aesthetics as far as building design.
A thing near the gap.
You're a thing near a gap. Oh. Obey! It's such a violent motion, too. She could just tap it. But no. Ah! It's gross. Yeah, this doesn't look like the kind of place that was built by a company on the up and up, right? This is the sort of place that led to the end of humanity. Not the sort of place where they were making puppies and chew toys and whatnot. And love me dollies. If nothing else, all the pointy surfaces kind of give it away. Either that or something infected this building with, like, polygonal herpes. It's got that robo-chlamydia we were talking about. Thank you, Jack Marr. Do you have any Amazon Dash buttons? No, I don't. And yes, that was supposed to sound like Gavver from Gladmore. Oh, that'd be... Ryan, do you have any Amazon Dash buttons? I didn't do it right. Gentle, gentle. For some reason, I don't have any ear for Gavin's accent. I think it's because I just hear it so often. I can't do an impression of him at all.
Flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere.
Yeah, let's just grab onto that thing from the Matrix. Looks great. Well, I'm going to definitely fall to my death here on the first attempt, but sure. Yep. I see the yellow where it wants me to grab. Yep. Yep. There it is. Okay.
Might regret this.
It is very Shiva virusy, yeah.
True.
Or Siva, or whatever it was. The polygon infection from Destiny. Whee! Getting some, almost like a Half-Life vibe from this part.
I've got as far as this thing will take me.
Ow! Thank you, April! Pretty game with a woman whose future past hair I envy. She is rocking that post-historical braided look. Thank you, I'm my own homeboy. And you fixed the camel case on your name. You did. Good job. And thank you, Christina. Turn away for 1 second. What just happened? I just caught the kind of like the Epcot tram, basically. In the future, man will be able to create machine. Machine will be able to create robots. Robots will eat the future of humanity. I don't know why I was doing this throat thing, because it didn't actually warble my voice at all, but, you know, whatever. Hey. Hey. Turn your head and cough. That'll do. Can I make that jump? Nope. Ow. But I'm okay with it. Why is that song in my head? Something's coming over. Ooh, I gotta jump on this thing. Ooh, I'm riding over here. This lady found the entrance. Thank you, Ashley. Times I chuckle and shake my head at something you say is ridiculously high. That's really what I go for. Laughing is too much to ask, but a disgusted head shake, that's really my wheelhouse. Thank you, Christina. I like to think I'd be a good gamer, but I'm really bad under pressure. When I was younger, I couldn't even play the Shrek game because fighting bosses gave me anxiety. You know, that's not a big deal. We all have to fight our way through that occasionally. I think I have mods and all my things. Can I put anything else in these? Can I not further mod it? I guess not. Override's unlocked. Oh, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Kate. What happens if you go through the blue force field? I assume I'm turned into dust. Just completely shredded at a molecular level. I have no reason to think that. Nothing to back it up. Thank you, Kapow Arsenic. But, you know, if I've learned anything from the current political environment, it's that if you just say things convincingly enough, for some reason people will accept that. With zero burden of proof. Can't stay. Huge fashion show photo shoot tomorrow. Hey, have a good time, Kapow Arsenic. But thanks for dropping by. Thank you, Ashley. Not disgusted, more of a fond. I didn't, you know, not disgust. I don't assume disgust. What have I done? Heavy spear attacks will knock down machines faster. I don't even know how to do those yet. I assume you just hold it down for longer. Double shot? Well, that seems awesome. And I can afford it, but I have to get a heavy lifter first. Okay. Interesting. 25% tear. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Boy, I've got a lot of garbage, I imagine. Fire. Freeze! Resist range. Okay. They're really great with naming in this world, too. Oh, we got this thing that makes you more resistant to ranged attacks. What should we call it? Oh, yeah, we'll call it the 6% resist ranged attacks. We've... Fuck, I can't even say it. Boy, that's a... 6% corruption. Okay, that's the same thing. It's only value of 10. Get out of here. Alright. Thank you, Reggie. Reeve. I can't talk. Everyone knows that. Who cares? Huh. Where do I need to go from here? Alright, so I climbed up from down there. That doesn't mean that this is where I'm going. This is where I started, isn't it? Yep. Damn it. Thank you, Wendino. Just thought of some terrible puns. Boo. Talking's overrated. Thank you, Freckles. I agree. Ruh-roh. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah? You want to say something? Oops. That was a good dodge. Just slumped over with an arrow sticking out of his face. Oh, ow. Stop moving right when I shoot. Whoa, whoa. What is that? Thank you, Ashley. Yes, I let my deeds speak. I guess. I said, what is that? Forgetting that I have a Bluetooth that has all the answers in it. Whoa, ow. Whoa, ow, ow, I'm shocked. I mean, like, physically, not like, oh! Okay. No, I'm not dead. I'm fine. Harder to take me down than that. Not much. Thank you, Wendino. When you put up with my puns for this long, most people would have punched me by now. Oh. So, you know, it's alright. I can take it. Ooh, that's some good range. Thank you, Jack Marr. Speaking of bad puns, here's a bad joke. A Dragonborn and an elf walk into a bar. The elf says, ow! And the Dragonborn yells at the elf for leading him into a bar. Yes. I've heard a variation of that one, though it didn't involve elves and Dragonborn. It was two guys walk into a bar, and the third one ducks. Oh, you have a shield. Uh-huh. Whoa! You can jump. Alright. And the bridge is gone. Oh, the bridge is back. It just goes into power save mode. I think that thing's kink shameable, huh? Thank you, Luck. Dodge roll is circle. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. That thing is tough. I don't know if I want to continue messing with it. Hit! Didn't make it. I just like leaping out of the way. I don't know why. Though the leaping doesn't work, so should probably just shut up and dodge. Hey, come here. Come here, you precious, precious, precious little angel. Oh, he didn't care. Ow. There's a gap there. You just fall in the hole. I know you probably weren't looking. It's oh boy. I didn't mind the gap. It's not that far back. Ooh, the map gets pretty in here. Called it. You betting against me, Skulls? Thank you, Christina. Okay. Ooh, that was a miss. Okay. Good thing they're not networked. Got a small machine core. Find me something useless, like you. Get out of here. Out of here. Sure. Shouldn't have jumped back over here. Thank you, Everyday Snowman. Ruh-roh. I did learn a drop attack, but I don't remember how to do it. So instead I'll just fall on its head and whack it to death. Thank you, Wendino. Are they using Horizon Wireless? Because, man, the service there must be terrible. Thank you, Stinacat. Apparently, Stinacat is a lonely Christina. Idiot! Uh-oh. I'm the idiot! Okay. There's the crab monster. Crab people. Oh, shit. Doesn't seem like I should be able to run up this bit, but whatever. Okay, it's a shell walker. Oh, there's more things. Power generator, weakness. Crate holders is a weakness. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it right in the crate holder. Boy, that thing doesn't seem that weak. If I'm honest. Whoa! Thank you, other Christina. I'm Christina with a C and no H. Oh, she's setting herself apart from you, Christina. Fight, fight, fight. One is a Christina of togetherness, the other is a Christina of divisiveness. Can our Christinas coexist? Uh-oh. hair ammunition. Interesting. Make stuff pop off faster. Thank you, Ashley. Can't seem to get rid of these crabs. Yeah. They're, really lingering. Oops. There it is. Alright, I don't think I have anything of the tear variety, so... I wonder if I can kink shame it down. I bet not. Judging by its bulk. Thank you, Christina of Togetherness. Thank you, Indino. That big robot seems a bit crabby, if you ask me. Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, how you like that? Oops! You had friends. Not great. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Whoop! The kink shamer was doing work, though. It's still kink shamed. Look at that. It must have really been repressed. I wonder how many more of those kink shaming bolts I can make. Oh, I still got plenty. I think I was double firing them, too. Hey, idiot. Open the door. Get on the floor. Uh-oh. Stab. Give me your goodies. If I'm honest, it was not that good. Thank you, Carrie! No idea what's happening because tired, but it's pleasant listening to you talk. Good surprise stream. Thanks! Most of the time, I have no idea what's happening either. Also, I extra can't talk today. I don't know what's going on. I think my brain's just not in it. I need to sleep more. There's a real fall off. Obey me, bridge! Very awkward height for a control panel. Medicinal gray omen? Nothing sounds healthier than gray omen. Thank you, Robert. Can we bring back the push-ups if you die again? Gotta get back in shape for Let's Play Live. Alright, let's do it. Should we do push-ups or should I go get... I bought some dumbbells and I have not used them yet. I don't know what exercise you recommend. I could do curls or somethings. Thank you, Jack. Give me your goodies. Thank you, can call me bread. Thank you, Indino. Not all of us are super tall. Sometimes us little people gotta have things on our level. Alright, fair. I want to see you in pink. You just do that. What does that mean? Push-ups, then curls? Ow! Bicep curls. Skulls is very emphatic. Ooh, cheese curls. I like this better. Do them curl. Alright. If I die again, I'll go get the weights and do some curls. Bicep curls equals my death. Do both. Alright, come on! Give me a little credit here. I mean... not credit. Give me a little chance to live. Climb, climb, climb the wall. There was really no reason for it to zigzag like that. Thank you, Christina. The only curls I know about are my hair curls. Well, let's see, you take the weights and you do this. And then your biceps become huge. Really for not a lot of reason, but I haven't really calibrated to what weight I should use for those at the moment.
Almost to the heart.
She's really not impressed by the level of technology that she's encountered. And I realized that she found some in a cave a while back, and so she's got this Bluetooth, but still, this is still way, way beyond anything that she's encountered in her life, and she seems really nonplussed. So, you know, more power to her, I guess. Thank you, Christina. Can my hair do curls? Absolutely, Christina. You can do hair curls while I do bicep curls. But can your hair do Arnold's? I don't actually know how to do that. But it's a thing that Michael and Jeremy are always talking about. Yes. Well, see, a daddy machine and a mommy machine get together. And then they make some kind of horrible, malignant tumor baby. I don't really want to go down there. It seems terrible. What about curling my hair? Boom. I mean, I guess Laurie has a curling iron, but it's not like I know what to do with it. Or have that much to work with. Probably gonna go get a haircut tomorrow, actually. Whoops. Ooh, threaded the needle. Thank you, Nelly Noodle. Thank you, Christina. Anything is possible if you believe. I mean, I don't believe, though. There's the issue. I have zero belief in my ability to curl hair. I barely believe I can curl biceps. I'm gonna risk bicep death by running into this blue thing to see what happens. Ah, nope, it really does hurt you. Seems like I should just blow this up while I've got the chance, right? What is it? It's a fire bellowback. It's got a cargo sack, blaze canisters, strong against fire and weak against green stars. Alright, good. Should totally find some of those. Yeah, that wasn't there. Ooh, purple. Yes, I will. Allison, you have a cargo sack as well. Thank you, April. Would you have a weird head if you went bald? I mean, you mean when I go bald? Probably sometime next week. I don't know. I've never actually shaved my head. I guess give me a couple of years and we'll find out together. Thank you, Penguin. Use your weights as you do push-ups. I don't even know what you're talking about now. You're completely come unhinged. Thank you, Kate. Love you. I'm happy to have tested the force fields for you. Ow! I just want to loot. No! I just want to loot. But I have to have the loot. I can't wait for the tase. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Christina. Be an idea for shenanigans or something. Style the guy's hair opposite of their natural color. Okay, grab it. No! Look, Allison, I do my best to pay attention, but yeah, it's difficult to read and play a video. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Play a video game at the same time. Usually, the best I can do is just keep up with the cheers. Thank you, Penguin. Hold the weights in your hands, and as you come up from the push-up, raise one of your arms to your chest, and then you're dead, so might as well just give up. Is what I'm guessing the rest of that sentence was, because I would be dead. Okay. Oh. Well, damn it. Well, super damn it. Okay. Great. Great. If only I realized earlier that your cargo set up. Ow. You suck. I'm gonna kink shame the hell out of you in just a minute. Okay, well at least I can loot that other guy now. Okay. You like fire. Good to know. Ow! Kink shame! You like candles, huh? If you could fall down, that would be great. And stay down. Right in the toe!
It's holding.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Jack Marr. Yes! Gulliver, that shit. Another toe! Ow! Ow! Fire everywhere! It's mad! It's so mad! Thank you, Wendino. I just really want to do this curls with all that damage taken. Okay, you know. Doing my best. Thank you, Wendino. It certainly does not want to have the kink shame happen, but you know what? And flee. Whoops. Whoop, whoop. Duck. Maybe he'll forget. Ah! The fire finds a way. It's like life in Jurassic Park. Ow, 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 ow. No. I guess I better go get the weights. Hey, Kaylin. Hope you have a good night. Like I'm about to not. I was doing a really good job for a minute there. Probably shouldn't have wasted all my health walking into force fields. That was a mistake. Alright. Let me just go downstairs and... Alright. What are we doing? Like 10 per arm? Is that what... Hang on. I'll go get them. I'll be right back. Whoa. Yeah, I did part of it already, just getting these things up here. Ah. Oh, this thing's heavy. Thank you, Wendino. And thanks for trying. Thank you, Seashells. Thank you, Ronnie. Oh, okay. So these things are like... They're variable weight. Oh, no, let me show you. I just carried 2 of those upstairs, too. They're not light. Oof. I do have to figure out how to loose this thing, though. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just got to get this off. Got like a strap. I did have to carry the whole thing, but... Oh, shit. Okay. They were not messing around with a safety strap. It actually comes with an Allen wrench. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing. They've just got like a strap that runs around it to keep it attached to the base. It's probably just for shipping. Okay. Alright, come on. Come loose. Okay. Whoa. Alright, let's maybe start with not 52 pounds. How does come loose? Woof. Oh, God. I was giving myself a hernia here. Alright, now I'm trying to figure out how they come out of there. So you turn these knobs on the side to change the weight, but something is still adhering it to the base. What? And it's not spinning freely, which means I think it's stuck. Thank you, Robert. I'm not going to do enough weight to worry about a spotter. Thank you, Christina. That is the 2 extremes, yes. Is there like a latch? It's a real sad day when I'm too dumb to operate weight. Okay, Penguin, look, there weren't really instructions per se, I don't think. The other one works better. Woof. It's important that when you're picking up something heavy, you just lift with a sharp jerking motion from your back. Thank you to Jessa. I'm not gonna die. I mean, what manual? How am I gonna kill myself? You turn the knob and the weight lifts. Or die in this case. I should read the manual. Okay. Safety strap is off. Does this one lift out? No. Ah, but see, the spins. That's supposed to work that way. Okay, let's just go with something. 15. How about a 15? Oh, see, now that's much better. That I can pick up. It's a little unbalanced, though. I guess 15 is... Oh, okay, I see. You gotta rotate both sides. Okay, 15's too light. Oh, did I flash my MeUndies? Let's see. this one's stuck though. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not stuck. It was just heavy. And there we go. Now we're good. 20? 20's doable. For the sake of having already done a lot of work just to get this working, I'm going to do 20. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is probably a terrible technique. 1, 2, 3. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. Well, those work pretty well. Okay, look. I'll look up technique, okay? I'm good on it. But for now, I'm not going for 20. There's a lot just to get those things up here and functioning. It's hot in here now. Good thing I stopped for something else. I wish you could land that MeUndies sponsor. I'm blocking the dog, sorry. That was blocking them. Yeah, water, whatever. Doesn't defeat the purpose entirely, just partially. Whoops. Didn't notice till just now because I might have my headphones off that the bowstring noise actually comes from the controller. Next time, do tricep curls. Like that, maybe? Is that how, would that do it? Downside of these things is that they're so huge. Like the plate size is so big. I guess they had to make them kind of thin but wide, that it's going to be a little harder to do those. Cat Pad just says no. Which either means that technique would be egregiously bad or unrelated. You don't know what a tricep is. It's the opposite of a bicep. I'm not sassing you, that's true. The biceps are... That's the bicep, that's the tricep. Which, by the way, if you feel like punching something, it's the tricep that you're actually going to use, not the bicep. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Bam Wildcat. You get a permit for them guns? Boom! Not required, Castle Defense. Thank you, Kate. Love you. Use the obey sticks on the watchers. Hey, that's a thought. Last time I made them obey me, they didn't actually do anything. Maybe this time they will. Excuse me. You just did 20 push-ups. Look, I carried... Each one of those is... Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the numbers work, because you have to twist the dial on the left and the right. I'm not sure if each one of those is 50 pounds or 100 pounds. Either way, I just carried 100 or 200 pounds from the garage up the stairs to this room, which is basically as far as you could go in the house. So I got, what I basically am saying is I got my leg day in too. Rosina was kidding. It was a good joke, Rosina. Sorry, I didn't smart right. Place to hide. Obey! Oh shit. Obey stick doesn't work. Ow. You, sir, are a right twat. I'm not sure what just happened there, but... Ow. Ow. Whoop. She can't keep it down. It's the opposite problem most people have. Whoop. There it is. Woo! Alright. Now you don't know where I am. I'm hidden. Okay, you figured it out. And more curls are incoming. Ow! God! Thank you, April. Those are better weights than carrying small children if you are low. Whoop! Up. You're a mean one, Mr. Dick. You're a rotten, stinking bot. You're full of flaming anger and you killed me once or twice, Mr. Bot. You smell like sulfur and feces, with just a hint of axle grease. Now get shamed. Whoop. Alright. Whoa. Now. I don't know why I keep changing tactics. The shaming is working. Ow. Ow. You would be so kind as to just fall the f down.
That one held.
Oh, good. That one held. No! Stop charging and fall down. I will put these into the ground until you are nothing but rope. Yes! Die! Yeah! Okay. And then a monolith arose. Thank you, Elias. Yes, kids are definitely a good replacement for bicep curls.
Information about different machines.
Oh, no, that was a purple thing. No, oh. Damn it. Well, oh well. At least I beat it. Now I can do sawtooths, scrappers, grazers, and lancehorns. Alright. Let's go teach something to obey. Apparently I've not been doing a lot of these. I want very badly to find out what taming Sawtooth does. Thank you, Katie! 3rd place medals for my Irish dance competition today. Hey, congratulations! What is that loud noise? That sounds like something huge. Is it one of the flat tops? My near vantage point? Not really. Well, let's go talk to Marzipan or whatever. Better now?
Thank the sun. You look like a fighter, and that's just what we need.
Oh.
My bung-brain boss gave us the wrong crate of ammo. It was marked ammunition, but stuffed with Ridgewood. Without that ammo, we're struggling to fend off Watchers. And worse.
I'll do what I can to help.
Glad to hear it. We need all the... Alarms! Long leg approaching!
Wait, isn't that... Oh, no, okay. Ooh! It's a chicken!
2 arms! 2 arms!
No, it's got wings, really. Not arms. That was terrible. I'm awful.
Here comes the long leg!
Back, back, back! Quick! We need Colonel Sanders! Ow! You cock knocker. Weakness, concussion sack? Ow! I'll have breast meat, please. Wow. It's Edgar 3 looking for vengeance. Now he's do it. Woohoo!
Don't ease up.
Oh, I don't know how to ease up. See how it likes a shaman.
There.
Uh-huh. Oh, right in the egg sack. Not so tough now, are ya? God damn it. I'm not in a good spot to have this. I'm gonna die. Okay, okay. You know what? You guys have a good time. I'm just gonna go find some, like, herbs and stuff. Whoops! Oh, good. My health came back to 1 bar. Missed.
Enjoy your last breath.
Is he talking to me or the robot? Because it could go either way right now. Ow. Ow! Maybe played around with the chicken a bit too much. I guess that's 10 more. Robot chicken, nice. I can't use the obey sticks with it. You gotta sneak up on them to use the obey sticks. Hold on. Thanks, Bebop Fox. Good night. Thank you, Christina. Really kink shaming though, aren't you the one doing bondage to them? Look, you have to tie them down and explain to them. Yeah, health potions. That's a great point. I forget that those exist. Why? Freckles know why. What did Freckles do? Freckles, yes. I don't understand what Freckles did. Choke it, the chicken. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Alright, well, maybe just do one at a time this time. We'll knock it out real quick. Okay. 1, 2, Okay. Okay. Don't look at us while you do it. What is it? The eye contact making you uncomfortable? Look, skulls. I've had those things unconnected or like workable for 20 minutes. Give me time. They're a little ungainly. I gotta figure out the balance. Thank you, Christina. But if you tie them down, don't you just enhance their kink? No. It's... Check out a Vantage before the stream ends. See, I tie them down because of the implication. Thank you, Hakudoshi and Vivacious. Look, I'm working on it. They're big, they're bulky. It takes a minute to figure out how to... Thanks, Katie. Glad to share it. Hey, who has 2 working arms and can do curls on both sides? This guy. How you doing there, Captain Hook? Oh, I went there! But seriously, Skulls, I hope your arm gets better soon. Whoop, whoop. 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 That was almost a good shot. Thank you, Ashley. Also, Skulls, I'm very sorry. Honestly, I feel bad about that one. You know how I get when this thing, you dangled like the chance to sass in front of me and I just can't, I can't not do it. I'm so sorry, Skulls. I feel real bad in here. Thank you, Jack. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Good night.
Farewell. Oh.
Look, I have to beat on you while you're down because I can't take you when you're not. Ow. Ow. Kick his ass. Thank you, Ashley. I do have sass regret. I'm bad about that. I have Sasser's regret. Sass regret. Ooh, I leveled up.
Take this to heart.
Ooh, that's a lot of boop boops that I can't look at right now. Ow. Thank you, Megan. Do I have sassafras? I do. I have a sassy ass with sassafras. You went right through that tree. Okay. Kill the machines. Thank you, Ashley. Didn't feel as bad on Thursday. Well, you know, look.
Should have brought a cart.
Technically, you weren't really asked. Skulls wasn't really asking to be sassed quite like you were, so it's a slightly different thing. Thank you, Lane. Hand shovel. There's no digging out. The trick is to just double down. Thank you, Elias. Kill Skynet, if only. Stupid John Connor. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. A vantage point. Is that a vantage point? It is. Alright, let's go see a vantage point. As requested. And we'll wrap it up there. You know what's coming, Fox! No. No, okay, no. Alright, seriously. Come here, you little rodent. How dare you!
A quick way down.
Yes, gravity's that way. Why did the world just go all lavender? Ooh. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Elias. Ooh. And the moon coming out in the gloaming. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road. Thank you, Christina. And I'll be in Scotland for ye. Die and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Whoa! 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 It's a great song. Love that song. Ruh-roh. And that's a corrupted sassafras charger. Whoop. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... That's... I can't fight that. I can't fight this evil giant bug tick thing. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. I'm so tired. Thank you, Jack. Tell you the story of actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. My text version of somewhere. Probably that's a song I know. Is it a story too? You got Jacka. You got Jacka. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab one of those guys. Stalking my prey.
Grazers.
Thank you, Sindana.
Ride them if I don't spook them.
Oh, but I'm gonna spook them because I want to take one, bring it home to Mama. Come here, little guy. I'm gonna give you a little obey stick. Hold on, let me just figure out how it works. Thank you, Armander! Alright, now what do you do for me? No, you just fight other ones of you for me. Wow, you got awesome! Can I have you come with me? They get way cooler. Alright, vantage point. That's what I'm gonna try and find.
God, I found this.
Thank you, Silas. Apparently, Armander, I can. Turkey! Probably a domestic turkey. Very stupid. You're right, JC. Splooge is a good word. Odd thing to bring up, but you know what? Alright, so somewhere around here is, I guess, one of the almighty tallest. Is that it? Thank you, Zeke. Yeah, you know. Somehow I eluded the but-for joke for my entire life. Alright, so I'm in that region. This does look like the kind of place one of those biggins would be walking around. Is that it? There's the supply crate. Ah! That must be it. Access vantage point. Ooh!
Apaka Shitstorm Tour, Day 3.
Apaka Shitstorm Tour.
I was 13.
Thought that's what I was doing in April.
Vandalized this place. Me and that kid, I think his name was Star. It was my first arrest. A real banner day for the Mahdi family. What a messed up kid I was.
Alright. Cool. I'm gonna run over to the save point and call it a night. Just see how many more curls I gotta do to earn back Skull's love. Story of the game. Yeah, sort of vengeance. Also, what's going on? I mean, that's not like, I'm not asking that as a question. I mean, that's sort of the story. Is you're like, hey, what's going on? Why are the robots getting mean? Thank you, Freckles. So you didn't know about But4, but you were inducted into the Pin 15 Club, right? No, I don't know what that is either. But you know what I'm not going to do? Ask any questions at all. Ooh, what's the Rattler? Close range bolt gun fires multiple projectiles with each shot and is best used when accuracy is not important. Oh. Penis. Thank you, Kate. Yes, I've read some XK CD. Usually it's when somebody will be like, here's the funny one, and I'll read it and agree. Faster than fire time, good for short, medium range combat. Fire is getting blaze. I'm gonna buy one. Why not? Okay, so these are good for different ammo types. Thank you, Caitlin. Oh, penis. Did he say penis? Let's get rid of some of these modifications. Thank you, Ashley. You got a few songs in your old iPod? Sure, I'll do that. Thank you, Freckles. Alright, let's see. I'll pick a random song. Should make this a game, like... Let's see. I just want to see all the songs. Thank you, Sage. Didn't play on the playground either. Alright, let's see. Ready to roll it. And... I don't know what that song is. Oh. Okay. That is a, that one's a Stephen Lynch song. Totally eating the cheese curls. Thank you, April. It's, Jim Henson's Dead. Phase. I don't remember the words. The Rangers lost the will to fight. Stephen Lynch is way out of my vocal range. Thank you, Everyday Snowman. Not the D&D song. This one's Jim Henson's Dead. Jim Henson's dead and gone, but his Muppets will live on. Kermit says because it's still not easy being green. Let's see, alright. What else we got? I do have some... There's definitely like some Rent on here. Alright, let's see. What's next? Oh, wow. And the other song that came up is a Weird Al song. It's, Everything You Know Is Wrong. I'd play these things for you, but then the stream couldn't go anywhere. And I can't... No way I can repeat or say the words to this. I just can't keep up with it. Remember the chorus, I think. Here on the Cinephone, finally recognize the face of my Apache dealer. Of his aesthetic limbs and telling everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. Let's see, what else is going on here? Alright, one more. Oh, it's another Stephen Lynch song. Come on. What's something not Stephen Lynch? I'm not doing a good job of getting randomized here. Actually, it's funny because this is in order of song title, so that was another Stephen Lynch song way at the other end of the list. Okay, how about this one? Oh, wow. Okay. Counting Crows. There is no NSYNC, sorry. Rain King by Counting Crows. A drink of heaven and a black wing bird. I think it died. No, flying. Gross. Suck it, Carrie. Tethers, instruments, no faith, no sex, and God in the belly of a black winged bird. Don't try to save me now and there before, and I deserve a little more that's all we had. It was the 90s anyway, that's all we had. You listen what's on the radio. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, look, I ain't afraid. Bring it. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So I was still updating things on this and using it actively, I guess, up until about 7 years. Actually, I'm still using it for travel. This is songs from Ryan's iPad or iPod. When I was driving back and forth to Corpus Christi, I would still load things onto this. So there's music that is going up to about 2011. I think was probably somewhere in the end of that. Ooh. But there's all kinds of stuff on here. Oh, there's Rent, Seasons of Love. What's that, Flogging Molly? Yeah, it is. 7 Deadly Sins. Can't even attempt to recreate that. Pirates in the 7 Deadly Sins. Well, let's see. Alright, so I win people over Flogging Molly. Good. We want musical theater trash. Yeah, where am I going? Oh, you want weeb shit? Hang on, I got weeb shit. Wait. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have, somewhere on here I definitely have... Well, okay, here's today's the tribute. That's not weeb, but, I do have, hang on. I think I have... I've got music from Ghost in the Shell. I've got music from Macros Plus. God knows where. Thank you, Ashley. Dropkick Murphys. I don't know that I have any Dropkick Murphys on here. Thank you, Puck Rocker. You had me with Weird Al and Counting Crows. Yeah, that's the real winners. Quite enjoy. Any Offspring? Yes, I do have Offspring. I bet. Hang on, let me look. By artist. The problem is a lot of this music was stolen. So it may or may not have been added or correctly meta tagged. So Offspring. Let's see what I got. Play the best song in the world. I'll eat your soul. I have The Kids Aren't Alright and Original Prankster from Offspring. Thank you, Laramander. What's my favorite musical? I don't know. I don't have favorites. Thank you, Carrie. So mad you don't know Mr. Brightside. Yeah, I don't. It was the best sound in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 1 make 3. Thank you, Elias. So it rains. I don't think I have Toto on here. Hang on, let me look. Do I have any Nickelback? Oh, boy, do I. It was okay to like them back then. I got a bunch. The stream's pretty much over. It's, as you can tell, now we're just kind of randomly thumbing through the history of music on my iPod. Let's see. What else we got in here? Look at... got some Metallica. Unforgiven. No, to Jessa. There was like, Nickelback was cool for a while. Then all of a sudden the internet turned on them. a little disappointed in myself because I have, I got some Mars Volta. Thank you, April. Billy, willing to play the King in Hamilton. I still don't know anything about Hamilton. Oh, if you want angsty music, then you need to, let's scroll up here to the Blessed Union of Souls section. Some Fallout Boy. Oh, I got the music from Escaflowne on here, too. There's some more Weeb stuff. I will listen to Hamilton. I just haven't yet. Thank you, Luck. I'm just decided you're Luck. Thanks for impromptu streaming. How do you listen to Avenged Sevenfold? Oh, yeah. I have some, maybe that's my favorite musical, is Dr. Horrible. They got Dr. Horrible on here. Avenged. What do I got from Avenged? Let's see. I must not have... It's not tagged correctly, but I came across some of it when I was just looking through the files directly. Fallout Boy? Yeah, I got Fallout Boy on here. I think I said that already, didn't I? Evanescence? Yep, got that. Let's see what I got from Evanescence. Eric Clapton. Oh, look at that. Eve 6. Fallout Boy, thanks for the memories. I've got Fallout Boy. Hang on. Sugar, we're going down. It's in like 3 different things. Thank you, Elias. Anything from Madness? Nope, never heard of Madness. 7 Minutes in Heaven from Fallout Boy. What is Finger 11? Don't know what that song is. Thank you, Freckles. Let's see what else we got. The Fray. Ooh, Goo Goo Dolls. There we go. They actually. What Eve 6 song do you have? Alright, let's look. No AC/DC. I've never heard of 1975, other than as the year. Alright. Eve 6, I've got Inside Out, Open Road Song, and Here's to the Night. I'll have one song from Finger 11. Eric Clapton. Let's see what we got there. Change the World. Interesting. Not sure why that's on there. Oh, here we go. James Taylor. Nice, yeah. Only Carolina on my mind. I must not have had any luck finding stuff that's in here and not tagged. Let's see. Kansas. Oh yeah, Dust in the Wind and Carry On My Wayward Son, of course. Let's see. Linkin Park, absolutely. Thank you, Randy Rocket. The Hoosier, I don't think so. What else we got? What else we got? Some Our Lady Peace. Clumsy and Superman's Dead. Which Linkin Park album? I doubt I have the entire album of anything. But, let's see. What have we got? I've got In the End, Breaking the Habit, What I've Done, Doesn't Even Matter, Numb, and One Step Closer. Thank you, Elias. Blind Melon or Grand Funk. Thank you, Megan. That looks so relaxed. Here's where your plan went wrong, Megan. I'm plugged into the iPod. But thank you. And I'm relaxed because I'm listening to Gone to Carolina in my mind by James Taylor. Oh, what else we got in here? Okay. Orbital. Absolutely. That's got to be the song from Hackers. Yep. Halcyon on and on. I don't think I have any Death Cab for Cutie. I'm familiar with them, but I don't... Ooh, what's the original Broadway cast? That's got to be Rent. Oh, no, it's Pippin, Corner of the Sky. Pippin is actually the first play or musical, both, that I remember seeing. And I remember seeing it because my dad was a stage manager on it, and my mother was in it. And I'm pretty sure they were getting divorced at the time. So it extra kind of sticks in there. Sing Pippin? Jesus, God, no. As it's time, show me a reason, and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cat sit in the windowsill. Can't do it. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Ooh. Papa Roach, huh? Scars. My spirit can run free. Find my corner of the sky. I'll follow you into the dark. I do have that song somewhere on here. Rockapella. That's I believe, the group that did Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Seven Dust. Face to Face. Must belong where they can ramble. Avril Lavigne. I don't think so. I do have some Sean Mullins. Ooh, some Sheryl Crow. Sting. It's yeah, no, the stream's basically over. I'm just going through an iPod now out of curiosity, and you guys are along for the ride. Fields of Gold. Kenny Loggins. I don't think I've got Kenny Loggins on here. Danger Zone. No. Got some System of a Down. That's a good question, Carrie. I do like Billy Joel, so I'm not sure where it is. Oh, yeah, we got Chop Suey, Aerials, BYOB, Cigaro, Legend of Zelda theme, Question, and Toxicity from System of a Down. Thank you, Lindsay. Shania Twain. Thank you, Elias. Don't think you need... I'm okay, the Red Hot Chili Peppers actually bugged the hell out of me. It's like they got caught into one song and couldn't stop making it, so it started to drive me crazy. I don't know about Blind Melon or Grand Funk either. You're striking out there. Thank you, Laramander, Clapton, Pippin. Yeah, no, it's all over the place. I'll look for Shania Twain, though. Thank you, Ashley. Look, okay, I know a lot of people like it, but how many songs do they have about bridges, okay? Bridges come up a little too often in their music. Hey, they might be giants. Istanbul, now Constantinople, now Istanbul, Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople, why'd Constantinople get the works? Nobody's business but the Turks. Got some Tupac, but just the song that everyone knows by Tupac. Oh, okay. Motivated Change, Shannon, you want to take a shot? Newfound Glory? Yes, I do. Let's see, what do I got? Newfound Glory. Head On Collision? I don't... 3 Days Grace? That sounds familiar. Let me look. Thank you to Jessa. Thank you for making me feel better about my primarily 1990s based music library. Absolutely happy to help. Thank you, Ashley. Alright, let me see. 3 Days Grace. I swear that sounds familiar. It's help when you're around me. 3 Days Grace. I do have something about it. I Hate Everything About You. Acoustic version. I don't have Ace of Base Skulls. Though I did have their CD back in the day. You'd think I'd have some Madonna on here. There were some things that I listened to, but they just never made it onto this. I had music that existed off of my iPod. It looks like Madonna not on here. I do have some Creed. Thank you, Elias. Any Eagles? Yes, I do have Eagles. Thank you, Neutrino Bunny. Your iPod is an interesting collection of 90s, early 2000s emo musicals and AM gold. Overlaps frighteningly with mine. How much 80s music do you have? I'm not entirely sure. I've got some Indigo Girls. Some Harry Chapin. Oh man, there's some Green Day. Think about it. Got, let's see, Basket Case and Hate Everything About You. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Minority, Nice Guys Finish, Good Riddance, and Longview. Garth Brooks, wow. I got one. Alright, I have one song by Garth Brooks. What is it? There's not a... Where's the Google Doc? I mean... I don't think there's any Genesis or Wham. Who is Garth Brooks? Alright. That already hurts. Barbecue chicken on my white t-shirt? No. Hit Me Baby one more time? Absolutely not. I'm already disappointed that nobody can name a Garth Brooks song. The Dance. It is... No Brad Paisley. It's not The Dance, Larmander. There's only one on here. Not that that's the only, good song he's ever made, but it is... Nope. Thunder Rolls would have been a good choice, because I do have that song, but just not on here. Thank you, Gamer Bear. Either that or it's not showing up under Garth Brooks. But there's another big Garth Brooks songs. Hey, there it is. It's a Big, you win. Standing Outside the Fire. He's got a lot of big songs, actually. But it is indeed Standing Outside the Fire. Oh, Fuel. Let's see what I got by Fuel. Innocent and Shimmer. If it's country, that means it's not good. Look, Allison, I'm going to say you should listen to some Garth Brooks. He's got some good stuff. I'm not a country person. I really actively dislike almost all country. I don't think I have any Queen on here. Though I might. Part of what's happening with some of these older, 80s stuff is that I probably have that. It's just not on an iPod. It's on burned CDs. A lot of the oldie stuff I have burned to CDs and just never made it onto here. Things like Madonna and Queen and all that kind of stuff. I don't have any Mamma Mia. I've got Panic at the Disco. No Eminem, no Alabama, no All American Rejects. No, that's 3 strikes, Wildcat. No Kids Bop, yeah. What Panic songs? Let's see. I've got no George Strait, no. Only difference between Martyrdom and Suicide is press coverage, and I write sins, not tragedies. No ABBA. Blink-182, I think I may have some on here. Let's see. Alright, Eagles, I've got... Definitely got Hotel California. I think that might be all that's on here. Oh, there's the Dropkick Murphys. I didn't think I had any on there. 4 Dead Cheerleaders. Got some Dr. Demento, too. Let's see. Devil Went Down to Jamaica and the Scotsman. No Gorillas. Gorillas would have been kind of later in when... I don't know if they were really around when I stopped updating music on this thing. Collective Soul. Ooh. December by Collective Soul. Coheed and Cambria. Just Welcome Home. I can't believe I don't have Queen on here, though. What do I have by the Indigo Girls? Let me look. Flight of the Conchords. Anyway, alright. I think I've dug through my musical past enough for one night. I think I do have some Bryan Adams on there somewhere. Okay. We'll take that in place of story time. I think, since I just spent the last 45 minutes just looking through an iPod. No Billy Joel, I don't think. Thank you, Gamer Bears. Thank you, Larmander. Thank you, Emu Kitty. No Genesis or Wham, I don't think. Thank you, Elias. No Billy Joel either. Again, a lot of that probably would be on CDs for me. Oh, Blink 182. I have... Thank you, Ashley. For Blink 182, I have The Rock Show, What's My Age Again, and All the Small Things. Yeah, music for me is all over the place. I don't think I have any Beastie Boys on here. I've got some live. And I have, because no iPod's complete without it, we got a little bit of Animaniacs. We got The Countries of the World. Just realized I did all that without on the, half screen. No Black Sabbath. Let's do a little bit of everything. Bare Naked Ladies. What do I have by Bert and Ernie? That's I Don't Want to Live on the Moon. Lightning Crashes by Live. I think I do have that, yeah. Some Breaking Benjamin. No Smash Mouth. In the diary of Jane. I know, right, Caitlin? The Nation of the World song's great. Matchbox 20? I don't think I've got any. Well, no, surely I do. Yeah, I've got Yellow Card. I think I do have a Yellow Card, one Yellow Card song. It's not enough that they're sound familiar. I just think I have some Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh well. Anyway, no Will Smith. Yeah, no, okay. I'm really stopping this time. Thanks everybody for joining me for the Saturday stream. Thanks for hanging out as I just rooted through my iPod. I do have some Jimi Hendrix on there. But I don't think I have Jimmy World on there. I do have lots of Dave Matthews. But anyway, hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I'll be back Tuesday, like normal time. Bye, everybody.